Alright, so for this video we're gonna be doing the wire tuck for the headlight harness on this driver's side fender. And so I already kind of started. I jacked up the car right here. I don't know if you can see. Jacked it up from right there because it won't fit under through here because that jack is it's a little too big. And so now what I'm doing is I'm taking the side skirt off. I'm not gonna take it fully off, just let it hang there to expose these two what are they, 10s, either 10s or 12s for the fender. And so pretty much for mine I only had one screw, and this one right here from the what do you call it, from the plastic that goes in the fender, inside the well, inside the wheel well. Yeah, you can see right there, since these are type R reps, I don't have like anything under. It's just one screw for me, and then it exposes those two. And then so yeah, I'll just do these two for now. Alright, I have both of them loosened up, as you can see right here. They're both loosened. I'm not gonna completely take them off. I'm gonna do the next one now, which is you have to open the door. It's gonna be kind of hard because the door's gonna want to be closing. Oh no, maybe not. I believe it's I have to open the door more. It's like right in there. Let me try to go inside, see if you guys can see it. It's like right there. You'll be able to see it when you do it yourself. I don't know how I'm gonna get to it. It's gonna be a hard one, but I'll do that one real quick. Alright, so I even tried it with the little one, but couldn't really get it to fit. But I got this one. So if you don't have one of these, good luck. I'm pretty sure there's ways, but that's what I used. 10 was good. And now after that one, come back over here. There's these three. 1, 2, 3. And the fender should come out, well, if you have the bumper off, because I've had my bumper off already, so it made it a little bit easier for me. So yeah, there's those three, the one in the door, and then the two in the bottom, and that's it. The fender should come out. Okay, so I took off the three, the two in the bottom, the one by the door, and I forgot, you guys have to do obviously the ones that go all around, that holding it with the plastic, and should be good to go. So I'm gonna take it off right now, and then we'll see what we're working with. Alright, I should have probably double checked. So there's one more. This one right there. But that's the last one. I'll do that real quick, and then it should come out. There it is. Sorry for the noise. There's an ice cream truck right outside my house. So yeah, here it is. That's how it looks. I am going to, before I start, I used to have a bad axle, so I'm gonna spray it down, clean the inside. This thing is strong. But yeah, take off all the nasty stuff, or just make it loosen, and then I'll just clean it up later. But damn, that stuff is strong. Is this all dirt? I'll probably clean this too. Why not? Why not clean stuff people will never see, you know? For peace of mind. But yep. So, I don't know if I'm going to continue this video, or maybe I'll just continue later on today, but once I'm ready to continue, then yeah, I'll start doing the harness stuff, and then yeah, we'll continue in a bit. Alright, so today we're gonna continue with the fender tuck on the Integra, but first off I'm gonna give the TSX a wash. So yeah. TSX is clean, I'm gonna start jacking up the car, and after that take off the wheel and I'm actually clean off everything that I sprayed the Joker juice with the other day, just to get it clean, and then from there we'll continue with the wire tip. All right, so I cleaned it up a little bit. So still dirty, but that doesn't matter right now. So there's one clip right there that I'm gonna start off with by taking off. Since the wheel's off right now, it is that one right there. And I don't know if there's any more. Yeah, there's one somewhere right here. So it's probably gonna be behind there somewhere. I think that's it right there. I'm gonna just use this tool right here just to squeeze it from this side and then take it out from the engine bay. All right, so far I took off a couple clips already. I did this orange one, you could see right there. It was on this side right here. I did the one that was right here, one right here, another one back here somewhere. So I think all the clips are out already. All you need is like this little, the ground box, which you're gonna put to this side, but we'll do that in a bit. Now I'm trying to see, because the videos I've seen from like Honda Street Garage or Tommy Law, they have Civics. I haven't really seen one done on an Integra yet, or I couldn't find any videos on an Integra one. So I'm kind of learning as I go right now. So let me just figure out what's next and then continue. So I just watched the video right now. Someone has done it on the Integra, and it's a little harder than I thought compared to like the Civic videos that I've seen. So for the Integra, you have to get it from all the way in the front over here. So all of this is gonna have to be depinned. These shouldn't be too hard. So I have to take this clip off now, this clip, to take all this off. And then we have to take off this whole, it's pretty much from there all the way, we're gonna route it inside the fender. So there's more stuff to depin and just more, you know, way more stuff to do. But it's almost there. Shit, hopefully it's not too hard. It's gonna be the first time I depin too. I've never done any of that stuff with the plugs. So I'm gonna start taking off more of the clips that is holding on the harness and continue from there. Alright, I got most of the clips out. So let's see if this just fishes through. Alright, look how long this is, most of the harness. Now wrap it around over here. And honestly, I don't know how I'm going to depin these. I don't know how those work. I might just end up cutting right here and just splicing them back together. Not sure yet though. These, I have to see. I'm still not entirely sure, because I know these won't fit. None of these plugs will fit in the hole. So now that this is out, I'm probably gonna take those two bulbs out for the blinkers. And I need one more clip, which is right down there under the clutch reservoir, which is, it's that one right there. And then after that, I think all of them should be unclipped, and then I'm gonna have to start taking off the loom and start depinning everything. All right, so this is how I have everything so far. I did these two, I mean the 3, 4, I don't know where the plug is. This one, it's for one of the bumper lights. The other two for the bumper lights I just cut, because I honestly don't know how to mess with those, which is, where is it? I'm losing everything. Somewhere right here. There's all this, that I've taken off so far for the harness. Then I just have all the plugs right here. Pretty much everything's ready to go except for the windshield wipers plugs. I'm gonna just leave them on the other side of the engine bay because I don't want to cut them, so I'd rather just leave them on the other side and just like electrical tape them. Like all this I've already done with my tape. And then yeah, I'm gonna start putting everything through the hole, and then these two, leave them outside. That's why I took off most of the loom so it could stay outside over there. Okay, so I have it all routed now. Everything's good. One of them came off. I have them labeled, and one of them came off while I was routing it through the hole, and the other one fell off while I was outside. So hopefully I labeled it right. Alright, so I put all the loom back already. As you could see, I've only put the ground box in, which what I'm realizing right now is it's not gonna reach where it's supposed to be bolted onto. So I've just been looking, and yeah, like how I said, I did all the loom, did electrical tape, just made sure it's almost like OEM. Put extra tape right here where it's gonna be like rubbing on the edge on both sides. And then I took off, like I said, the windshield wipers. I'll do that at the end. So what I'm noticing right now is this wasn't gonna reach, and that's the most I could pull it. So I come in here and I noticed that there's these clips right here because the harness is still connected to this plug right here. So I'm gonna take off these clips, and hopefully it's gonna give me more, like, look at all this slack that I could actually be running more. So I'm gonna take these clips off because you could see there's still a little bit of slack, so that means I could pull more. It's just the clips are holding me back. So I just took off this one like you just saw. That's gonna let me have that much more space. Take off this one right now and this one and pull it more, and hopefully it reaches to the hole. So we'll see. Alright, so pretty much I have everything set up already. I have the windshield wipers just right here taped up. I also cut them, but I spliced them back together, just twisting the wires together. But for this one, since this one's important, this is one of the bumper plugs for one of the bumper lights, for I think the little LED. I'm gonna use these to crimp them together just to have a safer connection, not just splice them by twisting up the cables together. So yeah, I'm gonna do these for this one, since I don't know how to depin that one. And what I noticed is, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be fine. Yeah, this one's gonna be fine because the plug's right here because of the HIDs, but the high beam plug doesn't reach. Let me put these down. The high beam is not going to reach all the way. This is as far as I can take it, and the high beam is all the way over there. So I have to figure out something right here. Probably take off, because this is the most I could bring it out, because I guess it's the wire loom is covering, it's like blocking. So I'm gonna have to probably take off some wire loom to be able to bring it more over here. And then this plug earlier was giving me a problem, so there was like a little clip holding it, but this way, so it wouldn't reach to plug in. So I had to take some off so I could redirect the wire to go that way instead. So that's fixed, but now I have to probably take some loom off so I could pull it up a little more so it could reach the high beam plug. And then after that, it should be good. The box is pretty tight. It barely made it because of that, like how far I could bring it. So the harness doesn't even move because this is already pretty tight, so it's holding like this whole thing together. But since I'm gonna take some off, it's probably gonna get some slack, so then I'll probably zip tie it after, but we'll see. Alright, so the problem I'm having right now is, okay, I have the high beam on, I have everything connected, you could see right there. Let me get out of the engine bay. And then you come over here, I have everything I fixed up for the HIDs. I have it right here wrapped around so it won't just be dangling. And you could see the other plug right here for the headlight. The ground box is all good, everything's all good. You know, it's pretty clean. But it's pretty tight. Look, it's a tight fit. There's no play. It's super tight right here. You can see right there. And I have to put more tape right here as well now. So right here is where the problem is. I started taking off tape to see if I could just take this off, because this line right here. This is what's giving me the problem now. Right here. See, won't reach anymore. I don't know what this plug is, but I want to have it connected. That's how much it's missing. And plus there's no slack, so it's already like super tight. So now I need to figure out what's up on this side of the harness. I know it has nothing to do with these plugs. These plugs are separate. It's right here. Oh, that's the plug down there. But I can't just extend it from over here because there's a ground right here. And I'm pretty sure it's linked to this ground box. So I need to figure something out, which I don't know what it's gonna be. So once I figure it out, I'll just show you guys. The only thing I could think of doing is, since pretty much it's the ground wire that's not letting me cut more from this side so it could have more flexibility going towards that plug, is I'm gonna cut the ground, and I have extra ground right here from the windshield wiper, because I cut off, I didn't even connect that one anymore because I don't need it. So I have all this extra ground wire, which is exactly the same one. It's exactly the same one as this one. So I could just use some of this ground wire to extend that one, so I could push it more that way and have enough space, have enough wire to be able to connect it again. So I might try that. But if there's another way, you guys can put it in the comments or something, just so you guys won't have to be chopping up the harness like me. So I think I'm gonna try that. Alright, so I cut this much off from the harness that I already have off. I cut this side, already stripped it, and I just need to strip that side, strip these two, put them together. So that little idea I had actually worked. You could see, connected right there. A little bit of play. And there's the, I cut from here, spliced it from here and here. That's the extra ground I put. Hopefully it's good. I can't test any of it, unfortunately, because yeah. So we'll have to see when I have the car back. Hopefully 2 or 3 more weeks tops, and it should be good to go. But now I want to put electrical tape on this part of the harness, so I'm probably gonna have to take apart stuff to pull it back, and so I could wrap it up and put it back all together. So I think this is where I'm gonna leave the video of the wire tuck. It's all good now, and yeah, just subscribe for more content on the car. Later.